everyone. Mark D with the C here with a review of the new Thing miniseries that's out, The Next Big Thing from Marvel Comics. It was written by Walter Mosley, who's a great, great author, and also was famous for taking FF #1 and doing Maximum FF as a book form, which took every panel of issue #1 and put that in the book. So I'd highly recommend that. So yeah, so this we haven't had a Thing miniseries in a while. We did have a Thing one shot, I think, a couple of years ago, Fantastic Four Grim Noir. So that was probably the last solo Thing issue we got. I could be wrong. You guys can correct me. But yeah, the Thing, of course, spoiler, he has my favorite character, if you couldn't guess. But yeah, lately he hasn't gotten some of the love that he should have gotten. I think he's been overshadowed by some other characters in the Marvel Universe, which is fine. He's the underdog. So that's one of the things about why I really like this comic and why Walter Mosley or the Thing likes the Thing. He's the underdog, the outsider, the monster who actually looks has a heart of gold on the inside, but people are scared of him. They don't want him around. So he's the the person that is someone that people are scared of, because he looks like a monster. But if you wanted someone watching your back or helping you out, he's the guy you'd want on your side. So let me share my screen here. I'll show some of the pictures from the issue. Let me show this over. So as you can see, the artwork, I didn't fall in love with the artwork. Maybe it grows on you. I'll show some of the interior panels in the book. Here's one of the variant covers from the issue with the Thing, destroying Dr. Doom. That's a pretty cool variant. This is the standard, cover from the book, which looks cool. Here's another variant. So of course, with comics today, you've got a bunch of variants that you can get. So that's kind of a cool shot too. So yeah, the main cover is good. Now the artwork. And like I said, it's good or bad. It's it's what you like, right? I mean, so it kind of grows on you. It's a little cartoony, quote unquote, but it's not bad. I think of course my Byrne is probably one of my favorites. Of course, the great the King Jack Kirby is the all-time best, but George Perez, I love some of his F stuff. So it's a personal thing. Like I say, the art's horrible, but it's just what what you like. And I think as you read a series, you kind of get into the artist's style and what he's trying to show, and it kind of grows on you as you watch it, watch the series develop. So I'm trying to see if there's some other interior panels here. Of course, that's that famous Kirby panel. I think it's FF in the 90s, low 90s, I think, when he's taking on the planet. It's got a fight. Here's a panel page here. He comes back from fishing, so he's got a hat on, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if the Thing would ever be cold, but that look cute. Yep, look fun. Yep. So let me show you a little bit. I'll put these in the link, but there's an article here on Marvel Comics, of course, talking about this is just the basics of the story. Penciled by Tom Reilly and on sale in November, so that just came out. Of course, you got the classic Thing logo and things bursting through here. So I'll put all these articles in the links on the YouTube video. So it's the first standalone book since 2006. Okay, so it has been a while. Yep. So this is review in Polygon, so you can read about it. So I'll just put the link in. So he's Walter Mosley is really well-known writer. He was actually on Star Trek Discovery for a while. He wrote the film Devil in a Blue Dress with Denzel Washington. So there's a really nice interview here on the book, and what he thinks about the character and how he loves the character. This is one panel I really didn't like. So the Thing, there's a malevolent force or some kind of demon or someone manipulating everyone so that they're not acting as themselves, and so it's some outside influence. So it's not him doing these things, but he gets upset, and I'll show you the panel in the comic, but he hits a car and destroys a car, and these guys, I guess the New York NYPD, come to arrest him, and he says, all right, so he puts his hands out his hands for the cuffs, and of course they spray pepper spray or something to knock the Thing out. in a couple of seconds, which seems ridiculous to me that they would have something that could knock the thing out that easily. So I'd have preferred he just went along to prison for causing the damage. But that's a comic book nitpick. But come on, the thing shouldn't. A guy with a spray can like that shouldn't be able to knock out the thing, and pepper spray shouldn't hurt him. So there's another panel they talked about where he's got to go to a dating service. Alicia, he breaks up with, there's spoilers here. So something happens to Alicia because of this character that's manipulating everyone in the series. So he goes to a cosmic dating service, and he, says, I'm 6'6", 432, race non-white, and of course he's orange, right? So what he doesn't fit in, he's the outsider. Education, master's degree in mechanical engineering, aviation, and chemistry. So I love that too. There's Ben Grimm in college, showing how smart the guy is too. He's a really smart. He comes across as gruff and maybe talks like someone from the neighborhood, but he's a smart kid. And he's said, Mosley said, identified him like a brother. He's not like a white American character. People don't want him around; they're afraid of him. So people, when he walks in a room, they want to get away from him. So we don't have any chairs that fit with you. So that's how he identified him growing up. So I think that's the thing. Everyone can relate to him a different way. But in terms of being being an outsider, if you're someone who's been picked on, if you don't look like everyone else, and he's someone who doesn't give up. So here's another article where they're talking about the miniseries. So again, I'll post these, but it's a nice interview, and you can see how we talked about the character, and what they were trying to accomplish in the miniseries. There's really not too many spoilers. That panel is pretty nice from Reilly. I like that rendition of the thing. A little Kirby-esque in there, so which is great too. They we're hoping that I'm hoping this picks up, because I didn't think it was, the first issue was great in terms of the thing not acting like the thing. Of course, he's been manipulated, like I said. So let's see what happens. There's another article in Comics XF, and they're talking about Ben Grimm, and of course there's another cover. I think that's issue number 2. So there's a character. Ben has gone out on a date with another character. I think that's the boyfriend. So there's some force that's manipulating him. And Hercules says the same thing too. You should get Ben checked out. There's a spirit or something happening to him. So let's see here. So there's some old panels from FF25 they're showing in this article. And I think there were a couple more pictures in here. Let's see. I want to show. That's a great, nice review here of the book. Oh, this is what I want to show too. This is Maximum FF. So this was Mosley's. He took his issue of FF number 1, and he blew it up so it was a full page per panel, which is fantastic. So you can still buy it. It's available on Amazon. It's $55. I'm sure that's a second party seller, but I'd highly recommend picking that book up if you get the chance, or maybe you can find it used for cheaper. It says used for $33, but that's a very cool idea to have that every panel of the FF, panel by panel, in there. So let me share the actual comic here. So let's go to let me change my camera over to the side camera here, and I'll adjust my mic so hopefully it reaches there. So here we go. Here's the panel cover from issue number 1. Just the mic so it reaches out a little bit longer here, so you guys can still hear me. So here's the cover. Pretty cool, I think. Yep. And then I love this splash page. That was really well done. So they're showing the character that's behind the scenes manipulating everything. Of course, you got your Eternals movie ad there, which isn't doing so well right now, I don't think, Eternals. So here's the the character that's coming to the neighborhood and really wreaking havoc. So he's he's in here, and he's the guy attacks the character, and he gets messed up here in this fight. So let me. So it's what I wanted to show here was the Thing coming back from vacation, and of course, this is comic book stuff. But he's got fish just in a bag there, not in the cooler. All right, I fish a lot, so yeah, you want to come around with take your fish in a net back. But hey, that's okay. Um, the Willie Lumpkins there, of course, which is great. So yeah, the art does grow on you. So here's uh, the Thing is getting jealous now. So there's this character, manipulating him, so he's feeling jealous, and there's just someone showing Alicia to an art gallery. I guess it's through work, so showing her exhibits, and Ben gets extremely jealous, and this is what, of course, Ben would normally never act like this, but pepper spray actually affects him, so he hits this car, and he smashes some cars, and he flings the car. Could have killed some people, but in my mind, pepper spray shouldn't be able to affect the Thing. But and then they knock him out here. So uh, I didn't like I always like the Thing always gets shortchanged, right? He's not the most powerful guy. He should be more treated as a more powerful character. And of course, Hercules is in lockup with him for drinking too much during the night. So Hercules says he's in there. And of course, Ben, you know, finds a way to get out. Smashes it, and of course they let Hercules out, and Hercules is able to just stay out of prison. I don't know why they just left him out too. So Mr. Fantastic Reed comes to bail him out. One of the panels, Hercules says, "Yeah, there's some malevolent force here. You should get have Doctor Strange check him out." So that's where that's the setup of the miniseries. And you got this cool panel, Fantastic Car. That was really nice, I thought. So yeah, the art does grow on you. But let's see. I don't want to show, of course, don't want to show the whole book. But the last panel is that cover that we showed before. Um, so that's the setup. He's getting in a fight with. He's on a date, and he's like, "That's that's my girl." So one of these characters is really going crazy here, causing wreaking havoc. So it's going to be interesting to see how the series develops. But I didn't love the first issue, and of course, being a Thing lover, I'm not going to give it a good review just because it's a Thing. The setup is there. We'll see what happens with the characters, and how it develops. Art, not my style, 100%, but I think it can grow on you. So it should be pretty good to see how this series develops. So looking forward to the next one, and I'll give everyone a review of that next issue when it comes out. I should have that out next month, so I'll let everyone know what I thought of that one. So yep. So yeah, check it out. Yeah, if you're a Thing fan, you got to buy this, right? You can't not buy it. So go out, grab this. I don't know if it's available probably online too. I guess you could purchase it, but yeah, I like having the floppy. So go grab that, and I'll be back with a review of issue number 2. But thank you for watching. Take care, everyone.